generation? We got next. Who the next generation? We got next. Who the next generation?
Dog Pound, what's happening? Who is the next generation? Because we're talking about CBN, and this is CBN's NBA draft coverage of this year's 2015 NBA draft. I'm your host, JYD, Jerome Williams, and you know what time it is. It's time for the power forwards. We got to break this down. My top 5 picks coming in at number 1. You might have seen him on YouTube, Kristaps Porzingis. He's a 7-foot power forward from Latvia. This boy can play. His strengths include he plays aggressive defense, plays smarter than his size, he's a good ball handler, and he can shoot. I mean, he can really shoot. Weaknesses, he needs more effective post moves and a little more muscle. But he could challenge the number 1 pick. That's just the word on the streets because he had an NBA workout out here in Vegas in front of a lot of NBA scouts, turned a lot of heads. Coming in at number 2, my man, Myles Turner. NBA top 100, 6'11" power forward from Texas. Now his strengths, strong free throw shooter, 84%. Kills defenses by protecting the rim, and he can face up and shoot the basketball. Makes him a high draft pick quality player. His weakness, lower body strength. Needs to improve on that as well as his transitioning. Now the fact remains, his game is similar to Chris Bosh, my former rookie for the Toronto Raptors, now with the Miami Heat. So look out for Myles Turner. That's the type of player he could potentially be, an all-star. Coming in at number 3, Frank Kaminsky, 6'11" power forward from Wisconsin. He was flat out getting it done. NCAA Final Four 2 years in a row. Good three-point shooter, uses both his left and his right hands very well. Good ball handler and a good rebounder. Weaknesses, defense is not at an elite level. Could be known as one of the biggest defects in his game. But he made the 2 Final Fours back-to-back and was coached well. So that means he's got a chance. Coming in at number 4, Trey Lyles, one of my favorites. Out of Kentucky, 6'10" power forward. He's got game. He's got an NBA body. He uses post moves to attack the rim. His length helps him block shots and passes. He tries to come into the lane. So weaknesses, no category that makes him stand out. He's not the best at this or the best at that. He's really an all-around player. Now, he was also coached by me when I worked for the Canada national team in 2003 as their player development coach. That's just a quick little blurb. Trey Lyles can play. Coming in at number 5, Montrezl Harrell, 6'8" power forward from Louisville. His strength is his length. He makes him extremely effective at attacking the rim. Good shooter and makes smart decisions when it comes to moving the ball. His weakness is he needs to become more of a dual threat. Both ends of the court, big fella. The fact is, he was coached by Rick Pitino and he won a national championship. So, power forwards, you heard them. But that's CBN. We've given it to you. Who's our next generation? It's the NBA.
Who the next generation? We got next. Who the next generation?